September 25th, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about homeless. We're going to talk about the drugs here. And we're just going to start off right off the bat early this morning. It was about 8:30 a.m. going out 40 Highway. And you know there's that new subdivision they're going to be building out there. But what really shocked me was, usually they have an area where those trucks will pull, throw off the rocks and stuff. They got like cones up or something. Or they'll wash the tires halfway off before they come out onto the main street. There's a lot of mud and dirt this morning. I mean, a lot of mud and dirt. And it didn't seem like they were doing any of that. They were just throwing it all over everywhere. We're going to show that, and then we get on down by Bass Pro down there at that Waterfall Park where that homeless bunch is, where they were in that vehicle. It's been going on now for 4 weeks now off Waterfall Park there. I find this odd. I find this very strange, especially this one guy. He looks pretty able if they were actually wanting to get a job. I don't think that's the case here, because there was a white lady with him that was passed out with 2 dogs there. And last time I seen a black lady over there. So it just made me think that maybe there's a lot more going on there. This is the area that they also deal drugs and stuff. But what was really something, a few days back when I had said something about this, it disappeared for a day or two. And it was parked up actually up there in the park itself at Waterfall Park. They were sitting there. And it makes me wonder that they've run them out of Waterfall Park and they're at the edge. I don't know. It's just something people need to be aware of if they come in here to Independence, Missouri off I-70, traveling to Bass Pro. I go to Bass Pro all the time, but you definitely need to be aware if you go into that Waterfall Park then. Because if the police aren't going to do anything, then you guys need to take it on yourself to be more prepared. And after 4 weeks of this going on, and with the gal passed down like this, hanging down, I think that would warrant it just a little bit more of get out of this area, move on. I guess not. So I am putting this as definitely a high-risk area now. If you guys come in here to Independence, here into Kansas City, because nothing's getting done. So we're going to show that too. And then last night, I had went up north of the river up there and was actually went up to the casino. We ate some, then we came back. And on the way up there, there was a homeless gentleman that was kind of underneath, kind of like a bridge, and he was looking along the edge of the interstate there. Now this guy, he didn't seem like he was all right. I don't know if he, mentally. And when we came back, he was on the other side. Now, even a person in the best of mind, you could take a 22-year-old person and have them try to cross that 435 up here, and it's a 50-50 chance that they'll probably get hit or run over or killed. So, I don't know. I just think that maybe somebody should go check on this guy. Because, either get him some help or get him into a different area, because where he was at was very dangerous. And we're going to show that too. So, hold on, guys. All right, guys. Now, this is going out eastbound. Out there by Quail Creek Apartments, you can see that Castle Car Wash over there off to the left here. I'll get my pen out here. This is Castle Car Wash. But there was hunks of mud all the way down for several blocks, man, and it was pretty thick. This wasn't just light residue, as you can see. And, hold on, guys. See if I can get this to... It went for a ways. Look at this. You don't think that's not a hazard? What if somebody come up there real quick and there's a line of cars and they had to stop real quick? Well, boy, that just looks ducky, doesn't it? Wanted to show that real quick, guys. Look at the hunks, man. Now I'm not joking. This went on for several blocks. Well, I guess if you're doing stuff like that, I guess you can just get away with all that, huh, guys? Here in the city. I don't know. Look at there's more mud up here. Look at that. Look, it's up here almost close to where the split here is here. Divider. All right, let's get on to the next one. So hold on. Okay, guys. Now off to your left, you're going to see this in a second. Here's that vehicle. They're still living down here. I don't know. Well, I guess the good old churches that run this over here at this softball deal can't see it in their heart to help this guy get a job or, help him one way or the other, or help them on their way. One of the two. And there we go right there. And that's the same vehicle, guys. Interesting. So what do you guys think about that? Let's see if I can lighten this up a little bit. I don't know if you can yeah, there you can see it a little bit better. Bring that in. I don't know. I mean, you'd think that if they got a vehicle, they'd go downtown or or either go Independence. I mean, there's lots of churches down in Independence. I'm sure they could get some assistance to help. Maybe help that guy get a job. Or, there you go. I mean, I don't know. But maybe they're not wanting a job. Maybe they're just wanting to get high on these drugs here. See, that's the whole kicker. I don't know, guys. All right, guys. So go up towards Maristar last night, 435 northbound. Okay. And I guess that is the Wilson Avenue Bridge. Is that what that is? But over here, let's see if I can get this in a little bit better. There's a gentleman, and he's digging through. He actually, as we was coming up, he was bending down, and he was looking through the grass. For I don't know what he's looking for. But this gentleman's going to go from this side all the way over to this side, standing out in the rain. Now, I wouldn't even take, like I say, you could take a gal or guy 22 years old and say, okay, I want you to try to make it across here. This is like that old Atari game Freeway, a chicken. See if you can get across without getting hit. Now, this guy, he was on the other side. He had made it. But he won't make it that many times. Not in this kind of condition. And it's how fast they drive. That's why they have this assist now where they come out and they come up behind the cars and stuff like that. Because it's so dangerous and these people don't look and they don't care. But this is Kansas City right here. You can see this is 435. This is right over here. And there's the top of the bridge right there. And I must see. I hope we caught it coming back. So hold on. Okay, guys. And when we came back, I'm going to show this in its natural color. I had to lighten this up so you could see him over here. And he's over here under the Harry S. Truman Library Museum exit sign. Oh, isn't that lovely here in Kansas City, Independence, Missouri? But I wanted to show this because this guy, he's going to get hit. He's going to end up getting killed. They're going to have another statistic here. This is something that was really dangerous. But I wanted to show that. I'm going to bring this back down to hold on, guys. All right, here we go. And I'm going to start it right now. This is the natural, this is how dark it was. And I just thought, man, this guy, he's playing Russian roulette. And, if this guy isn't mentally sound, the humane thing to do would be to help get him somewhere else so he doesn't get run over here, up here on 435. See, and you can't hardly see. He's right there, guys. Right there underneath the sign, or by the sign. Like I say, I mean, this is Russian roulette for this guy. Not good. So hold on. All right, guys. I wanted to get that out there. I wanted to show that about that gentleman up there on 435. And like I say, we still got stuff going on down there by Waterfall Park, down there on that entryway off Lee Summit Road. They need to be watching this, because there's a lot more stuff going on here in Independence and in Kansas City, all over the areas here. And you definitely need to watch. One other thing, I am going to show one other gentleman that actually helped one of the homeless out today. So let's take a look at that. Hold on, guys. All right, guys. This I don't know if that's a Grand. It was at a Grand Prix, and it was pretty rough. He had looked like the trunk tied down, looked like he'd been in a wreck and stuff. Had a couple of holes here where it looked like where the tailpipe used to go through, but they had pieced it back together. But there's a gentleman up here, and there's one that actually is a vet that actually sits there out there. And I noticed that this gentleman here, he actually gave him like $1 and some change. And I'm going to show that real quick. Even though this guy's not in a big old fancy vehicle or something else, he did help this one gentleman out. But like I say, some of these are just homeless, but then there's other ones that are massively on drugs that are dangerous. Some mentally ill, very mentally ill. So let's show that real quick. One act of kindness in Kansas City. Here. That is something. And it's rare sometimes. Anyway, guys, keep your eyes open and stay safe out there.